right. God. Shifting my eyes around, when you drive, you're like, is that fucking asshole looking at me? What's going on here? Because I could be calm and I could be smooth, but I want to be uptight right now. Oh, fuck. Come on, Highlander. This fucking Toyota smug cocksucker. Oh, yeah, just go around me. Panorama. I'm looking at some of these cars, and I'm thinking to myself, just the designs aren't iconic enough for me. They're just not. Porsche, come on, dude, you're slipping. You used to make cars that really, like the 928. I mean, it was an odd little sports car because the headlights looked weird, right? And then they rotated up. But it was iconic. You listen enough of these and you're like, oh God, Mish is doing his, yeah, been kind of figuring out what foods make the biggest love handles on my body, and I've been kind of eating those foods lately. It's kind of nice because when you have big love handles and you bend over but you have no ass, your pants fall way down and they show everybody your hairy crack. It's amazing, because the shape of your body shoves your belt line down below your ass crack. If it was the 1940s and you were high-waisting it, you had your belt line way up by your belly button. That'd be one thing. You could rock it's almost like an hourglass. And you could just sort of tell everybody, like, hey, my upper body's up here. Why don't you just keep your eyes up here? Because I have these, like, really well-defined abs, like, above my belly button. But then when you go lower, all the styles from the 40s really accentuated the correct physique that I have. Like, I think I could kind of look kind of brawny and hot if my waist was a little higher. But no, I like a low sagging belt line, I like people to know what brand undies I'm wearing and all that shit. And I don't know what it is. When I have a pair of undies I just wear them till they're like thin and kind of full of holes. Because I don't think they make undies the way they used to. This is why you log on, right? And listen to On the Move. What kind of undies are you wearing, Mish? And what do you like about the new Porsches? And oh my God, I would at this point probably apologize for this podcast. I just solemnly apologize. Just, God, I am so sorry to put you guys through this, but I'm gonna pivot and I'm gonna just blame society. This fucking dumpster fire that we call society. I'm gonna blame society for how I am. Because, society did the bait and switch on me. In so many ways. As soon as I would generate and develop an identity around something, it would weaponize that thing. Like music. I just so into fucking shredding rock, and then I realized it was full of demonic spells that were cast by huge corporations to ruin my mind. And then I was really into UFOs, and then I realized, oh, those are just UAPs, and they are identified because they're ours, and super soldiers fly them around, and they just pick up, cows, because rich people like to cook their stuff in tallow, and they need to find the best head of cattle, on the high range. Can you just see what the super soldiers like? Go pick me up. Who's our super soldier today? That's Ronald. Ronald! I'm cooking a souffle for Mrs. Petriak the Third. It's like people's chefs are always like so condescending, right? It needs to be high-range beef tallow, and I need it from Sonoma County, and because some of the best grass-fed herds are right around there. So can you just go and just zap me up a couple in the 0G beef? What do you call it? Tractor beam. And all the fucking ships, all the UFOs are ours. It's not reverse engineered. It's just some shit that ultra wealthy, bloodlines, the Illuminati, they have super teams of assassins that go out and kill people that invent new shit. And then all the patents go dark, right? So they've got, like in their garage, like you and I have a fucking stupid jalopy car that we could barely make payments on. They've got, anti-grav, and they invade airspace whenever they want, because it's not just a space machine, it's a time machine that zaps in and out. And these super soldiers are fucking thrashed, because their sense of time is all over the place. You got to get sea legs, but for time legs, because like when you get out of those craft, you're just like under the spell of it. You're just like, oh, time displacement. Heard of it? Ooh, ouch. But you're a disposable, hybrid. All those super soldiers are just hybrids. Some of them are, cyborgs. Like the Blue Bloods are all cybernetic cyborgs, but then, a lot of them are hybrid with various other ET races that we've made all kinds of packs. There we go. There's the old on the move we've longed for. The sci-fi, science fiction, conspiracy. I'm trying to work out my branding. I'm like, is this an animation? What is this? Or is it just Misha talking as he schleps food home to his family? And he's like having conversations with us that aren't fit for the dinner table. Liz is like, Mish, we're talking about putting a new couch in our nook. Can we lay off the Illuminati hybridization program for super soldiers that fly terrestrial ET craft, please? All right, that's it. That's episode 999. I want to send out a prize for everybody that's been hanging tough with the pod. Thank you very much. Beep.